Hello everybody, I'm Muto Yugi Aibo fan, and I really did not think I would be doing another Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains video so quickly, but because I was pretty late to provide you guys with the information from my last Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains video, more information has come out, so I'm going to share it with you, and I guarantee you definitely want to watch this one because there's some really great stuff. So let's get started with what we have here. First, I'm going to start off with this fantastic picture, which we're going to pretty much be looking at for the whole video. Have you guys looking for the whole video? So let me explain what you're going to be looking at for the whole video. Oh my goodness, this is fantastic. This is a nice artwork, like a poster, I would say, for Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains. I mean, looky here. We have Fujiki Yusaku, our main protagonist, in his Playmaker as his Playmaker alias. It looks like he's in the VR space, which is fantastic, and he's on that hoverboard we've seen him on. Near the bottom right-hand corner, there's that mysterious life form that I had talked about a video or two ago. So we got that, and you can't really see him terribly. You can't really see him, like, absolutely well, but well enough to make out that looks like we could see what Fujiki Yusaku looks like when he's not in the VR space. And that's really sweet to see. And they're both in the same pose. It's very interesting. And then what we have here is we have Decode Talker near Playmaker. That's how I'm gonna refer to him. And then I mean refer to Fujiki Yusaku's alias, because that's what it is. That's what his alias is in the VR space. But anyways, it looks like Decode Talker's like getting ready to to swing his sword, and that's just is so fantastic. And then next to Decode Talker, which is closer to Fujiki Yusaku, there's Firewall Dragon. Wow, that just looks so wonderful. Such a great one. And I'm almost curious. I mean, if Decode Talker's near the Playmaker and then Firewall Dragon's near Yusaku, does that mean that he has two Ace Monsters? I mean, that would be kind of a cool concept. I mean, no protagonist has ever had two Ace Monsters, so this would be a new turning point, and a very interesting one at that. We will have to check this out. So maybe Decode Talker will be his VR space Ace Monster, and Firewall Dragon would be his ace when he's not in the VR space? I'm not sure, but there you guys go. That looks fantastic. Before I proceed further, once again, getting this information from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization website that I always get stuff from, and once again, that person from YouTube, it's Brad's HD's YouTube channel, that person, they were the first, he's kind of the first person who I usually hear it from him before I know, there's brand new news, go on to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization, check it out. So I will do links in the description to both the article and his YouTube channel. Totally subscribe to him. He's an awesome person. So anyways, so let's see what this article has to offer. Some really awesome stuff. So it says the animated series Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, based on the work of Quetsu Takahashi, will have, oh boy, get ready for it, guys, Igaya Soyo as the voice of main character for Fujiki Yusaku, aka Playmaker, who is a previously bit role actor in shows like Orange and Seren. So let me stop here and let's check this out. So there it is, guys. We know who our main Japanese voice actor is for Yusaku. That's pretty cool. I haven't heard of either of these animes or shows or whatever he's done actor roles in. So I can't tell you whether they're good, bad, or ugly kind of situation. The good, bad, and the ugly. But it's good to see that even if he was a bit role actor, so that makes me think he did like minor characters or something like that. That he's gonna have the main character of a series, so that's gonna be really nice for him. I'm gonna definitely be watching both the English version of Vrains and the Japanese version, so I'm really gonna be interested to see how he does Yuzaki. It'll be so awesome. What kind of voice does he provide to this? Okay, so next bit. Fujiki Yusaku is a high school student who dislikes standing out. In the new VR space, which is the stage for duels in this new series, he takes on the alias Playmaker. Along with this cast announcement, we introduce the key visual of Playmaker. Okay, so that's like all news we already know. Okay, alright, I'm not gonna go over that. We already know that stuff. Okay, next bit. The animated series opening theme will be With the Wind by, and it's got a bunch of Japanese characters that I can't read, but part of the Japanese characters it says Tome, who has sung songs for previous animated series like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And then it says the director Masahiro Hasode, series direction is Yoshinobu Shin. The animation studio is Galip and will begin airing on Tokyo TV starting in May 2017. Okay, so pretty cool. We get to know what the name of the opening theme is, and as you guys probably know, at least for the Japanese version, they have multiple opening theme songs and multiple ending theme songs. So this is probably going to be the first one, but don't quote me on that one. I could be absolutely wrong. And while I've never seen any of the anime JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, it's kind of nice we get somebody who's done the singing for a anime that a good chunk of people will recognize. I mean, we already knew the thing about it airing. I assume the animation studio was going to be Galip, some interesting people. And then the next thing is we just have a bunch of, or should I say staff people who are doing this. I'm going to try and read these off. Like I said, I'm not good with reading Japanese, so here we go. Some of them have in parentheses, like, what people might know them for. So, obviously, the original idea comes from Koetsu Takahashi, it says Koetsu Takahashi and Studio Dice Weekly Shonen Jump, because heck, Koetsu's the one who started Yu-Gi-Oh! And created Yu-Gi-Oh! So, yep, he's definitely the original, and good to see Koetsu still doing Yu-Gi-Oh! After all these years. It's fantastic. I love him. He's awesome. So, we already heard. Yeah, it did say that, right? Yeah, we did hear who our director is. Mitsuhari Hasode. And he directed, it looks like it's saying Virgin Fleet and Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. And it says he's also directed various episodes of some other stuff. You could definitely check the link in the description to the article to see what I'm talking about. And this Dragon Ball Z, I mean, I'm sorry guys, for those of you who actually like Dragon Ball Z, I'm not into it. Really at all, but I do know that was the latest Dragon Ball Z movie from what I heard. Okay, so we already heard who the series direction is by. It's Yoshinobu Shin, and he's done stuff with Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds 27 onwards, so pretty much probably meaning like episode 27 and then the whole rest of the series, and then and Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. So it's good. We got somebody who's worked on Yu-Gi-Oh! Before, and then it says dual oh gosh, why can I not read? So, this guy's working on the dual stuff. Mitsuhari Hakoboi, I think that's how you say it. So, it's pretty cool. He's going to be the one, so all the duels you see, he's going to be the main person who helps put together how those are going to be going. Okay, character design, Harari Kuchiki. Well, nice. Okay, so there's a person. Okay, sound director. This is a big one. Okay, this is one that I think a lot of you guys are going to enjoy the fact that we have this person. Matsu Sukoi Hotoki. Sound director for, ready for it? For Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Side of Dimensions, as well as Arc 5 and Zexal. Guys, he did the music for the Dark Side of Dimensions movie. That movie, because I've seen the Japanese version, by the way. Oh, fantastic. That movie had such beautiful energy with its music, and I haven't watched Zexal or Arc 5's Japanese versions, but I'm pretty sure they have fantastic music. But I tell you, definitely, if you haven't seen the Japanese version of Dark Side Dimension or Dark Side Dimension at all, you have to see it. But he did do a good job, so it's going to be nice to have him on board for the sound. Music, Mitsumui Suki, it says Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, Speed Graphicer, familiar of Zero, Rosen Maiden. Oh my goodness, guys, he did the music for the first series of Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. Oh, he's so awesome. Oh, this guy is like the best. I can't describe how good that music is in that first series. Like, especially the music especially a lot of Season 4 music. I adore Season 4 music in the Japanese version of the original series of Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, it's just... I can't say enough. If you guys want me to, you could tell me in the comments below if you want me to do a video talking about, the amazing music of the Japanese version of the Duel Monster series, as they call it in Japan. Oh my goodness. Oh, so good. But I won't in this video, because this is about Vrains, not about Duel Monsters. So, anyways, and then, as we knew, Animation Studios Galip, and then production is NAC, Tokyo TV. Nihon Ad System. Of course, Tokyo TV. Okay. So, you guys want the best part, right? Okay, so you thought, did you really think that announcing the voice actor for Yusaki and announcing who was not only what the title of the opening theme song is, but also who's singing it was the best part? And hearing all these really cool people who are working on the cast for Vrains was the best part? No. We get a story introduction, little plot here. So this is sick, because we don't just get like a little blurb like we've always got. We get like lots of good news, lots of good info. So I'm gonna read it all. We're gonna go through it, and let me tell you, it's gonna be fun. So here we go. So bear with me. There is a city where network systems have evolved. Den City. In this city, with the advanced network technology developed by the corporation Sol Technology, so Sol being spelled, by the way, guys, S-O-L, a virtual reality system called Link Vrains has been developed, and in this VR space, people become excited over the latest way to duel. However, in Link Vrains, a mysterious hacker group that hacks Vice dueling has appeared. The Knights of Hyoan. Their goal is to destroy the alien world known as Cyverse that exists somewhere in the depths of the network. However, there is one duelist who stands against the threat to Link Vrains. His name is Playmaker. He has become famous in the network world for crushing the Knights of Hyoan in fierce duels without mentioning his name. But the true identity of Playmaker is an ordinary high school student, Fujiki Yusaku, who pursues the Knights of Hyoan that appear in Vrains in order to find out the truth of an incident that happened in the past. Oh, you guys can already tell we're gonna have a lot of fun picking this part. Alright, let's get started. So, we get to know what the city is, which is gonna be like the main, it's gonna be like the main setting for the for Vrains. So Domino City, apparently it doesn't exist anymore. It's either that or it's just we're somewhere else in Japan, because they usually set the Yu-Gi-Oh setting for the main character where he or she lives in Japan. So apparently Den City's it. So let's see, that's that part. So we get to learn about the company that created these kind of like these VR, where these VR duels take place. We get to know the kind of company that did it. So Sol Technology. I'm almost, because they capitalized like S-O-L, I'm almost curious. It's got to be some acronym for something. Just like how KC for Kaiba is short for Kaiba Corporation. So I'm almost curious what that acronym is. And let's see. And it's interesting that this has become the new way of dueling, which that's cool. The one thing I like that it says, so that was one part of the story intro, and then this next part is like them talking about the mysterious hacker group that hacks Vi's dueling. The Knights have just the fact that they're named the Knights of Hawan makes me. I'm totally picturing medieval, cyber, but medieval knights. And that sounds really cool because I'm a sucker for Middle Ages stuff. So that is going to be so awesome. And I'm just curious why they're doing this. Like, it says their goal is to destroy it, but why do they want to destroy it? What do they gain from destroying it? Destroying this cyverse? Like, there's got to be a reason they want to destroy it. It's just like, if a villain needs to destroy something, why? So that will be interesting to find out. I'm not surprised that they say that Yusaku is the one who's standing against these knights. However, what I'm most interested in, and this is the part that is getting me the most excited out of all this story intro, it says, who pursues the Knights of Huan that appear in Vrains in order to find out the truth of an incident that happened in the past. So that makes me think that maybe he's clashed swords with them in the past, or in this case, clashed cards with them in the past somehow, or something bad. They did something bad to him, and he doesn't remember. I mean, are we sensing a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters series, which for you English people, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Original series kind of like somewhat plot thing thrown in there somehow? I mean, I think I am. I mean, I don't want to say he, like, lost his memories like Yami did, but I want to say it's kind of like there's just something he doesn't remember. Like, the memory's there in his mind, but he doesn't remember it. And then dueling these knights is going to help him recover what he lost. Almost, I feel like. And so that's probably why it's very important for him to do these duels. So I'm going to be very interested to see, like, it says an incident. What is this incident? What does it have to do with his past? That's going to be very intriguing to me. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm super stoked. This story intro has made me fascinated for this, even more excited for the series. But that's about all we got, guys. Yeah, so, and one last thing, I wonder what these knights are gonna look like. This is gonna be this is shaping up to be a really awesome series. I'm super stoked, and yeah, that about does it for this video of Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains. Next, whenever we happen to have more info, which, like I said, with that new Yu-Gi-Oh! Lembra special coming in Japan, we're going to have a buttload of information, so I'm probably going to be doing a good chunk of videos in April. Hopefully I'll be more on top of it. Now I'm starting to actually get into a groove of actually getting back to doing things I should, like, sooner rather than later in my life. So hopefully this will be one of those, so I can be one of the people who gets it the first out there. So, but alright, well, that about does it, guys. And yeah, please let me know what you guys think of all this information. Oh my goodness, such a lot of information, such good stuff. So that about does it. This is Yugi Fan signing off. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And also, are you a duelist? Then please enter this duelist ID in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links and look for Yugi Fan. I would love to duel you sometime.